everyone, it's Simon. I'm live in Sheffield General Cemetery. I'm currently with Martin and Diane from South Yorkshire Ghost Hunters Club, and we've just had their REM pod going off. I've been trying to debunk it, see if it's wind, but they've been keep going off, and Patrico might be joining us later, but we'll have to see. And as I say, I'm joined South Yorkshire Ghost Hunters Club, so please head along to those and join those sites. Subscribe, join, all the usual, be most appreciated. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes tonight.
Hopefully we'll get something.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a bit different tonight.
I'm quiet.
Yeah.
I tried all different places to put that REM pod to get away from the wind.
Yeah, you can have a window sometimes.
Yeah, it's right in that corner, so I don't think it's the wind.
There's not much breeze can get in those corners, because I've had cat balls in there as well, and it's not really moved them much.
I've put a cat ball in there as well, just in that corner. Yeah. We have had REM pods going off here before, like.
And sometimes I've had like cat ball there in that gap, and then tried in between each gap here, like surrounding.
Yeah.
And once we were sat there, the doors and surrounded us, and we had a couple go. And it was a pretty calm night that night as well, so.
I like to sort of like make a
circle
with things around me.
Yeah.
And then
if anything does cross, at least you can get something.
I always ask the spirit, use whatever you like, you're welcome to use it.
Yeah.
Come and talk to us, do whatever you want to do. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, once, I don't know if it was last year or a couple of years ago, we were on the steps just down there, and one of our viewers said he saw a dark mist coming across here on top, and then coming up those stairs as well.
Oh, that's cool. So, we got a man, I'm sure it's on video, we've got a couple, I can't remember if it was a man or the woman, looking for each other, just here. I can't remember now because my memory is rubbish.
Oh, this is around that area where they shared that on Google as well, what I were on about earlier, with the like misty lady. That were around this area as well. And they said she was perhaps looking for her husband.
I can't remember which way around it, whether it was a man looking for... No, not a woman looking for a man, I'm sure. It's on video, but it's a few years ago now, so my memory's not fantastic.
Yeah.
And I know we've got it's documented on video, I'm sure it is, but we were here. No, just here. That's what story we got. So if that's out to do with the same story.
Maybe it's similar or connected in some way.
Yeah, connected, yeah. It's good to see other people doing the same investigation, so then you can corroborate what you've got. Yeah. I do love that.
And like such as now, when you join up with other teams like yourself as well.
And chat about stuff,
Yeah. It might not be exactly the same, but there are some similarities there.
Yeah.
I've not really met any other paranormal teams in here apart from yourselves.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, I think we've never met you in here,
I think it was once.
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
Yeah. There were quite a few of you.
Before lockdown. Yeah, there were loads of us,
Yeah.
Before lockdown, weren't it?
Yeah, I think that were 2019-ish.
Yeah, it will have been, yeah.
It don't seem that long ago though.
Lockdown's made a mess of everybody.
It's been a nightmare, hasn't it? Not being able to go anywhere. Can't get out.
Exactly.
Can't mix.
Hopefully we might get something.
Did I get your name in your paranormal group?
Reaper.
Yes, Reaper Live Investigations.
Yeah, that's it. I did. I remember.
Yeah.
Everybody look for the paranormal group. We'll post a link on for South Yorkshire Ghost Hunters.
There's some already on.
Is there?
Yeah, Monday drops.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there's loads on Monday drop.
Yeah, I do it every Monday.
Monday drop your group.
What was that then?
I don't know, there's something creeped.
Yeah, but my box slid, moved.
and nobody were near it.
No, well, I was near it, I was stood beside it, but it just moved. It's like,
For it to make that kind of noise, you'd have actually
Had to touch it.
but nobody did.
I know, well, I'm over it, but others had you, so it weren't me. It weren't me.
Yeah, it weren't me either.
I'm not guilty of that.
it is windy,
Yeah, it is windy, but that's
I don't think winter did done
not
that.
that's too heavy.
So did we have that before when we've been here?
We had a bigger case with bigger lid, and the whole thing just went like that.
Slam shut.
Yeah, because the lid were leaning backwards like that. Mine was sat a bit
Against
more
wall, yeah.
against wall, and it just went like that.
Mm.
If somebody were a bit annoyed with this or whatever, and just slam it with that, go away.
That's our anger.
Go away.
I've had that a few times. Get out, and well, that kind of thing. In other words, I'm not going to repeat the exact words.
It's usually Martin the swear at. I don't get any.
Yeah.
I don't get swearing. They swear at him.
Did you touch your first step?
Yeah,
You've been told to F off and what?
yeah.
Get out.
It's usually only get swear at, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't swear at me.
To show you some manners towards
Yeah.
you then.
I swear at Martin. Cool.
I never do get many people watching.
Do you know?
No.
I watch them after me, so I can watch it
Yeah.
all in one go.
I usually do, and that's when I find that I seem to pick things up.
Yeah, yeah. Pick EVPs up and things like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Same with photos. I never actually see them until I look back on computer.
That's that photo I sent you other month
Yeah.
about that, and I never even saw it, and that was from 2019,
Yeah,
and I was scanning through. That's why I sent it. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we might have been the same day we were all here.
it might have been.
I
Yeah,
think you were up that area.
popular night that night. I think.
Yeah, well, I can, man.
Then just grab my flask. It's not coming out of my pocket properly. There you go.
There you go.
So, have a cup of tea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want a cup of tea, Dan?
I've got a first.
Do you want a cup of tea yet?
I'm all right, thanks.
You sure?
Yeah.
Have coffee
cheers.
if you want.
I'm all right. Cheers.
South Yorkshire ghosts can't go
Oh
out
my
without food
gosh.
or drink.
Ah,
We have picnics and barbecues everywhere we go.
yeah, cool. Why not?
Yeah,
I've seen a few other groups on Facebook do it as well.
just what we
We
do.
used to have cooking there, class going on
Yeah.
at one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul and Sue used to be in our group.
Yeah, you just get fire
Yeah,
on,
we used to
barbecue
fire on,
on.
barbecue going.
Yeah.
Pots and pans would come out. 10 minutes lid off that please, Graham. Screw it off.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
That could be wind out there,
yeah.
because that wind did pick up.
Mm.
Yeah, if you join South Yorkshire Ghost Hunters, you've got to have a flask
Yeah.
and food,
Yeah.
cake.
You get fed in our group and you go ghost hunting.
Yeah.
We are a bit silly.
Yeah.
Well, Martin's silly, I'm quite serious.
I just
When you want to be.
Not to worry.
say shouting.
It might have been,
Streets.
There's a lot of students down on bottom.
yeah. We're having a laser show last time we came.
Yeah, they do a party.
Party with lasers.
A lot of people don't think that about the cemetery. They actually have parties in the cemetery, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this room they rent out at
Yeah,
weekends for
yeah,
weddings and that.
Yeah, they have raves
Yeah.
here and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year they were that like 80s steampunk party on.
Show films in there as well, aren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Had films and things, yeah, it's really good, I
I
like
think-
it.
I think it were Halloween last year or year before. They had like horror movies on and that.
Huh?
So yeah,
That year,
decent night.
I think one of the first times I ever came, when I first joined South Yorkshire Ghost Hunters, we got gazebo and we were right at the other end. They thought we were entertainment because there's stuff going
Yeah.
off.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did,
They
didn't
said, we said, no, we're ghost hunting. If you want
Yeah.
entertainment, it's down this end. They're like, we thought you were entertainment. No, we're
No.
not. We got loads of crowds around us watching all that stuff and having a go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good way to get new members as well, isn't it?
yeah. So was that windows, do you reckon, then? Or has that always been just like
I
that?
think it's some kind of.
A bit of windows, stained glass
bit of
window, maybe.
windows.
or something.
Could have been, couldn't it?
But it's the shape of the brick, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
Was it or wasn't it? It's concrete.
Or it could have been statues in there.
Yeah,
isn't
it could
it?
have been. Yeah. Possibly. What's the picture up at the top, Martin. Can you put your light up there? What is that? Can you see it?
It's,
I've got a thing about. Oh, it's a dove.
It's like a dove
It's a
with
dove.
wings.
Yeah. I bet there's a bit missing. Is there some missing?
I think it might have wore off a bit during the game.
German cemetery, everybody is.
It looks like a dove to me. Also.
Like rays coming out from behind it.
Yeah. I've got a bit of a booklet going with symbology for graves and stuff, you know, signs and symbols on graves.
Yeah, I've seen something on a separate group about that as well.
Yeah, I kind of got, the past few years I've been building up this, what are all the things that mean on it.
Like old pictures like that.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
that kind of thing, yeah.
And on headstones as well.
Yeah. We went to a graveyard in Barnsley, I think it is, and there's a bit of a ruin left, and it looks like, I can't work out whether it's a dog or a rabbit, and it's facing the actual wall, but it's only 3-4 inch big,
Yeah.
and it's the only one on the whole bit of building that's left. And all the others have got like little flowers and stuff, but I'm looking for green men. I should get green men on churches, so I'm looking. I'm a bit weird.
Yeah.
I like to see symbology.
I don't believe in weird. Everyone's got their own kind of thing.
I'm weird. I own it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've just got a little book where we go, all the information. It's
Yeah. So I looked into it. When I saw it on that group, I forgot which one it were. About different symbols and the meanings.
Yeah.
It can be interesting. That. And
It
now
is.
you mentioned you started
Yeah,
that book.
yeah, I've started doing it, yeah. And also, you know, layout of buildings, layout of churches,
Yeah.
what things mean, and
Yeah, because
things like
there's a certain position for different things.
yeah, yeah. There's some that you think, nah, did they have a statue there? Did they have lights there? What did they do? And it turns out there were seats.
Yeah.
So, you know, I find it interesting. Other people might not, but I do. Because if I look at something like that, I think, well, what was that for then?
Yeah.
Is it meant to be like that? What were in
It
it?
starts things turning.
Was it a stained glass window? But with the way the brick, is it new brick? Is it old? You know?
Yeah, whatever it is, there would have been two of them because
Yeah,
it's not the
exactly.
same. Yeah.
So could it be statues? Could be not. Might be some old pictures somewhere. When I find out. Yeah,
Might be worth a Google search.
yeah. I love all that. I love the history. And then I find out who built it and all that. And then I go a bit too far. Then.
Yeah. It becomes an obsession.
Yeah. Then I start looking into different kinds of priests, different kinds of monks, different kinds of nuns, what they did, where they come from, and all the uniform and everything. And then, about 5 hours later,
Yeah,
I've burnt dinner.
Yeah.
Dinner's burnt.
When I'm doing it like that, I sit on computer, big headphones on,
Yeah.
radio or music, and that's my world. That's it then.
Start looking at stuff.
Mrs. knows to leave me alone. That's it. But you
I'm
can
good in
find
a
a lot
pop
of
quiz,
things.
though. Good in a pop quiz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they come in handy for a quiz then.
Yeah.
Remember that. There's a lot of interesting things to search for.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, people think that monks, they wear brown. Well, there were blue monks, there were red monks, there were monks wore different colours. The nurses wore different colours. Some were slightly looking like nurses' outfits.
Yeah,
Some didn't speak, some did. They took different vows, and
yeah.
there's so much differences.
Yeah.
So many differences that, you know, I like to know these things.
Yeah, comes in handy sometimes though, doesn't it?
Well, it does when we've had photographs, and when we might see one at last pick one that looked like a brown, looked like a monk in brown. But then obviously we've done some like research with them at Roach Abbey.
Yeah.
And they're different
Yeah, I
monks.
believe it.
Yeah, they're different. I think they're Italian, I think they were. So yeah, I love all that history. Just get a bit carried away sometimes. It's boring for other people, but I love that. So do you think we're going to get a knock on the door then?
I don't know, I keep trying, but I never seem to get anything. Is anybody around? Would you like to knock on this door? Not right. might have been me.
That's fine. Just another work.
Can you knock back on the door? I try all sorts to get him to knock back, but not had anything yet. I've always been drawn to that tree here as well. We're on about trees here. This is another one that's strange here.
Yes. Oh, electricity.
Yeah.
Have you seen the grave in here that's got the
Sorry?
You're live.
Yeah, I'm still live, yeah.
No, I just don't understand if you.
Yes.
Masons sign up?
No.
I'm sure where it is, but there's a grave where Masons sign up.
What's that?
No, that grave down there somewhere that Lucy found. Yeah, Masons sign up.
Oh, right.
Near the Yorkshire, what they say.
Yeah.
Leave that.
Down there.
Salvation Army ones, which is round that way.
Freemasons. Well, we thought.
But I don't understand why they would have had the Salvation Army one in this part with it being non-conformist.
Yeah.
So
How's it?
when Sheffield flood took place, that's when they built that church, weren't it? Because then that part of the cemetery to Christian burial site were blessed. Wait, this is not blessed, is it? It being non-conformist. So I just wondered why this a woman, which woman of God, Salvation Army, is buried around that time.
It was strange one.
Might not have been nowhere else at the time.
Yeah.
Could be, might have been a husband that might have put her in here.
Might not have been nowhere at the time to bury her.
Oh, when I've been around reading,
Did you
Right.
hold that?
Yeah, sure.
you know, like people put verses and things on.
Yeah.
There's a strange one up there, a German one, Mr. Hiller. It's got rather a strange reading on side. I once seen a Patrico one night and he started reading it and he got a feeling and he couldn't finish it. And nearer to end it says something about when trumpets play.
Oh, that's the one Chico showed me.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
it's
showed
rather
me
a
that
strange one. And I thought, well, why
Yeah,
would someone put something like that on side of a
yeah,
tune
yeah.
about dead rising when music plays?
That's the what do you call it, isn't it? With trumpets, is it the 7 trumpets?
Probably
That's
the,
well, end of when God's supposed to come out. What's it called?
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
I know, I'm surmising it's German because it says Hiller and there's some
Yeah.
German writing on it as well.
I'm sure that's the one Chico showed me.
It might have been.
That's
It's up round top
Right at
where
the top.
offices, yeah. There's like a
Yeah.
little path you go down near top of wall, that
Yeah.
big wall.
I've seen it, yeah. It is a bit odd.
Freaky.
It's a bit strange.
I'm sure look and see if we can find that one.
I've never seen anything like that on Cider at all or Memorial before. But I don't know. I once went round on my own one night when Patrico couldn't make it. And while they were doing all work and there's like a mound of soil.
Yeah.
And I went round and all of a sudden I felt upset and wanting to cry. I got a few photos and I walked away and I felt fine. I thought, oh, okay.
Somebody's putting some
We've had some responses there before.
sensors on you.
We've had responses before. When I was doing that live, I never noticed it on night until I watched it back. Like you said, you watched.
Watch it back and find stuff.
And near a tree on bottom of the ground, they were like a flashing light. But there weren't no lights here that
No,
night.
it's to do it,
So I was just wondering if there was something. There was something like an old drifted across the road.
yeah.
I got more than I expected that night.
That orb I sent you. Oh,
Yeah.
that's freaky weird, that. Do you want your thing back?
No, let you hold it.
No, thank you.
You can come off that screen if you want.
Oh,
Do you want me to do it?
There's a few active places in here.
yeah.
It just depends where you go.
I like it.
Yeah, I love it. Said to my missus, I'd live in here.
Yeah.
I know down bottom of the gatehouse, they've done one up and they're renting it out as a flat now, aren't
Yeah. Airbnb.
they? Yeah, I'd love it here, mate. Trouble is, I've never been here all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes call it my second home.
I've been here, I've heard very close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I call it my second home sometimes, because like I say, I'm only down at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm in here all the time, daytime, night time. Love
Why
it.
not? Are you allowed to camp on green? Or
I
not?
don't know, but there's someone up near the top where entrance is as you come into church.
Yeah.
There was someone there with a tent when I come in.
Ah,
So
I
I'm not
just
sure
wondered
if...
you could or not.
I'm
No,
not sure.
it being an open kind of park for everyone to do what they want, basically. And
Yeah.
I just wondered if they'd allow you to do that.
Probably, you probably can do. This way we should probably come up.
That's what I was thinking. We could do that.
Doing overnight.
Yeah. Overnight.
Rapid.
Yeah.
Get on that bit of land there.
Yeah. Oh, there's that lady that looks after it, isn't it? We should probably see if we can contact her and ask her.
We'll see why not.
I can't see why not.
As long as you clean up after
Oh, we always do. We clean other people's messes up as well.
Yeah.
I was went wild camping in One Woods, and when men that's on committee, obviously they walk past and check and everything. When we tidied up ready for going, he went, "You can come back again."
Yeah.
You couldn't see where we had fire. You couldn't see anything, not a scrap of anything.
Best
Clean
way,
and
isn't it?
tidy. He says, "You can come anytime you like."
Yeah. Cool.
But we got that night, nice weekend.
For 2 days in there, didn't we?
Yeah, it was brilliant. All right, good nice weekend.
Right, I'm going to cut my video for now, guys. Alright. I'll be back on in a bit. See you later.